Hey, what's going on, guys? You already know I'm having my daily X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you today. Today we're up against Kitana, and if you guys haven't noticed, Kitana has a full evolution team. Really awesome, really cool, and I'm packing a pretty awesome team too. This is a pretty special team. It's a pure shiny team, and surprisingly, Kitana's team is not only just an evolution team, it's also a pure shiny team too. So it's shiny team versus shiny team. So obviously, I want to represent my shiny team. You know, I want to give it all my best. So yeah, let's see what Kitana's gonna lead off with. Kitana is gonna lead off with that Espeon, so that prohibits me to set up hazards, and I didn't really expect to, set up hazards anyway. I'm gonna lead off with my Nidoking because, it's a good overall counter for his whole team except Espeon. I have not choice Scarf, so unfortunately, I have no choice but to switch out because I don't want to get side kicked or side shot. I'm gonna switch into my Snorlax expecting that side kick, but as you'll see, it is a dual screen Espeon, which is not that rare. I should have saw that coming and just went simply for, Sludge Wave, the Earth Power. Anyways, not only is this dual screen, well, it only had one screen up, but it also uses Combine, so it's a bit of both. It's actually like a little miniature sweeper Espeon, and it's also a screener. But I am carrying that Crunch, and that'll easily take out this Espeon. And I'm also carrying an Assault Vest on my Snorlax. Assault Vest Snorlax is one not to be trifled with, man. Assault Vest Snorlax is just way too good. Anyways, this sounds out his Umbreon. And I'm a little bit afraid. Honestly. I'm a little bit afraid of getting hit. And I'm also more afraid of getting Toxiced. So I'm just gonna switch into my Clefable because, it has Magic Guard. But as you'll see, this Umbreon has Curse. This is really cool. I haven't seen Curse Umbreons in a really long time. Surprisingly, he does stay in. Even though he can take one Moonblast, he takes it very well, so well. But I do drop his special attack, but I don't think he has special attack investments or anything like that to begin with. He goes for a Swagger, which is now banned, but it's okay, honestly. We're not playing any tiers here or anything, and she has a pretty special team, so she can do whatever the fuck she wants. And knowing me, knowing Repel, the Repel of all Repel games, I hit myself in confusions all day, every day, but surprisingly, I don't hit myself today. Not today, so I use my other Moonblast, and now it's a 3-hit KO, so pretty sweet there. He could have went for a Moonlight, but instead he went for another Curse, so he is a bit scary since he does have his defenses and attack raised up, but, honestly, Clefable can take, a payback pretty nicely. The light screen finally fades off, so now my Moonblast will kill for sure, but before I kill him, of course, I hit myself, therefore letting him heal himself with Moonlight, so yeah, when I just need to hit, I never always hit. Anyways, he's gonna grab pretty much most of his HP back, including with leftovers, so honestly, I do have the Thunder Wave on my Clefable, but honestly, I was fighting the Umbreon. I really see no point in it. He sends out his Flareon to eat up this Moonblast pretty well, so pretty smart of him. I hit myself in confusion once more, so things are not looking too well here. I want to switch out because, well, I'm not like too defensive, so I'm just gonna switch into my Starmie to eat up that fire attack. And it's revealed that he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm just like, huh, that's really strange because I don't know because my Clefable has Magic Guard, so even if he burns me, that won't do anything. That's probably the most desirable thing to do, either Toxic me or burn my Clefable. Anyways, so he switches out to Vaporeon expecting a Hydro Pump, a very good play on his part, but he is forgetting that my Starmie does carry the Thunderbolt, so for perfect situations like this, that's why my Starmie does carry the Thunderbolt to hit up any of those bulky ass, water types, and it is revealed this Vaporeon has weakness policy. I'm like, holy shit, weakness policy Vaporeon. I haven't seen weakness policy Vaporeon like since ever, so it's pretty fucking awesome. And then he goes for fake tears, so really cool set here. Has the weakness policy and his fake tears on this Vaporeon, so potentially a really big beast. Honestly, I can't really stay in since my Thunderbolt won't do shit now, so I'm just gonna switch back into my Assault Vest Snorlax, seeing how even though he does have that weakness policy, I think I'm fine with that, and luckily I don't get burned, so pretty sweet there. He goes for the Wish because, well, he's pretty low HP, so I'm just gonna go for my strongest attack, my Body Slam, and it doesn't kill, but I get that paralysis, so it's pretty sweet there. If I had went for the return, or if I do have return, maybe I would have killed, I don't know. So I finish it off with the Vaporeon. Luckily the Vaporeon did not go for Protect, so Pretty awesome there. Maybe it doesn't even have Protect, honestly. So he sends out his Jolteon, another shiny, of course. Green, neon green Jolteon. But seeing that I do have Assault Vest, I don't think this Jolteon do anything, but this Jolteon has Charm. I'm like, whoa, so obviously this Jolteon will live this Earthquake, and doesn't even do half, so yeah, I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to get stalled or anything. I'm gonna switch back into my Nidoking, since Nidoking can easily take out this Jolteon without, you know, feeling the effects of Charm. As I predicted, he does have that Charm, that Wish, so yeah, it's Charm and Wish, so it's kind of like a nice little stall. He goes for a Charm again, which is really, I don't know, I think it's a misclick there, because I am not a physical attacker, so yeah, this Jolteon will not live an Earth Power coming from a Nidoking, and it's a critical too, so I don't think that crit mattered, but it's nice to see crits anyways. He goes for his Umbreon, special defensive Umbreon, yeah, we already revealed that this Umbreon took pretty nice Moonblast, so obviously Nidoking can't do anything to it, so I'm going to switch back into my Clefable, seeing that my Clefable is like the only counter for this Umbreon, since it doesn't matter, you know, getting Toxiced, and you know, it has that Moonblast, so yeah, you're gonna get more leftovers up, and I'm just gonna hit him up with that Moonblast, so luckily I'm not confused. I do outspeed it, so. And without that light screen, I do a dick load, and I drop his special attack, which again doesn't matter. He goes for a Swagger as predicted. I wish Magic Guard will prevent you from getting confused too. That would just be way too overpowered, but that would be so nice. And yeah, he gets some more leftovers damage, so this Moonblast will naturally finish off this Umbreon if I don't hit myself in confusion, and I do hit myself in confusion, of course, so my opponent is prolonging this battle longer than necessary. So yeah, things are looking pretty slow and pretty dreadful here, and I just want to finish up. Finish up so I can, you know, go on to my next battle, do some shiny chaining, whatever. Okay, so luckily I break out of confusion this turn and finish off this Umbreon with a Moonblast. So yeah, had I not broken out of that Moonblast, he would have, you know, lived another one, since he's racking up leftovers. So now he sends out his Sylveon, so it's Fairy versus Fairy, really cool there. Shiny Fairies versus Shiny Fairies. But unfortunately I do get hit by confusion, so he does have the upper hand for his Fairy. Now he's gonna start setting up Calm Minds. I'm like, damn. So like every Eevee in her team has something to set up, almost everything. It's pretty scary. Anyways, I'm just keeping, you know, cool about my confusion, and I do break out of it. And I go for my Thunder Wave because, well, I want to drop his, you know, speed. If he's gonna boost up Calm Minds, at least I can drop its speed, you know, so I could at least maybe, you know, come out and kill it. If my Clefable does not kill, I can send out something that can kill it. Here I thought, okay, well, it's a good opportunity for me to switch out. I'm just gonna switch into my Snorlax because, you know, it's a physical attacker, and Sylveon doesn't really have the best defenses, and unless this Sylveon is physically defensive, I'm not really sure, but nonetheless, Snorlax can take a dick load of special attacks. I go for my strongest attack, Body Slam. Even though he's already paralyzed, it doesn't really matter. So it's revealed that the Sylveon is, of course, not physically defensive. He goes for his like +3 Moonblast, but I am Snorlax after all, and I'm carrying that Assault Vest, so my special defense is like sky high. I think he sends out his Flareon this turn, yeah. And it's pretty awesome here because I do have Thick Fats, but this one goes for Iron Tail, and he lands it, so pretty cool there, pretty awesome there. I'm just gonna send out my Nidoking because I can take at least one Iron Tail, or even one Flare Blitz. He activates Quick Claw, okay, and he lands his Iron Tail, and you know, 2 lucks already, and he gets a critical, and he drops my defense. So yeah, he has 4 stages of luck. He activates Quick Claw, he lands his Iron Tail, he gets a critical hit, and he drops my defense with Iron Tail. So I have to admit, that was pretty awesome. I have to respect my opponent for having so much luck at that final battle, despite, you know, clinging on to victory like that, she still managed to pull off a very incredibly lucky move. So thank you, Kitana. Really cool to see Evolution Team. Though I am a little bit against Evolution Team because, you know, they can't really set up hazards or really defog or spin, but regardless, it's really cool and really fun, really cute to see a team like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment and subscribe.